Hey guys, we made it all the way to Friday, and so here's your video demo for Friday, April 10th. This workout's going to be really fun, and it's going to incorporate, again, a little bit of creativity with what you have laying around the house. So the way that it is going to be 5 sets of 50-foot suitcase deadlift and carry, plus 10 side bends on the left side. After that, we're going to do a 50-foot carry back with the right arm, and then 10 right side bends. So I had to get a little creative. For my suitcase deadlift, I'm using a suitcase. I figured that was a pretty fitting thing to do. And because my suitcase does not have a handle on the lower side and I can't get a big range of motion, I got my trusty cinder block to help me out, okay? So this is going to be 50 feet. So I have, well, let's just pretend I have lots of really heavy dumbbells and rocks in here, and this suitcase is really heavy. So I am just going to pick the suitcase up, deadlift style, no bend in the elbow, and I'm going to carry it 50 feet. When I get there, I am going to set it down, and I am going to do 10 side bends. So I'm going to have my cinder block at my 50-foot mark, and I am going to just side bend all the way down and back up, getting that big range of motion. Okay, now while I'm carrying, I do not want to be off to one side. This is going to be, the pull is going to happen. It's going to be heavy, it's going to be on this side. So what I'm really doing is I'm using that midline stability and the obliques to turn it on and keep myself upright. Okay, if this is what's happening and you cannot forcefully fight against this to keep yourself upright, your load is too heavy and you need to back off, okay? Same thing with your side bend. If your side bend is forcing your knees to buckle out, it's too heavy. I only want you to use a load that's heavy enough to where you can pull all the way out, sending the hip out, and then all the way back up, okay? So we'll go 50 feet out with the left arm, 10 side bends. We'll come 50 feet back with the right arm, and then we'll do 10 right side bends. Repeat that for 5 rounds. After that, the Metcon for the day is going to be from, at 3, 2, 1, go, you're going to start a clock. From 0 to 5 minutes, you're going to run. You're going to run 2.5 minutes to wherever you get to in 2.5 minutes, and then you are going to turn around and you are going to run back. You need to be able, this is going to be a lesson in pacing, because you need to be able, whatever pace you ran out, you need to be able to keep that same pace on the way back in, or you're not going to make it in that 5-minute mark, okay? So if you go in a dead sprint for 2.5 minutes, chances are you're not going to be able to dead sprint back that same pace. You're going to be going slower. That means you're not going to be in time. So better to pick 60 to 70% of your max perceived effort so that you can maintain it on the way back. When you get back at the 5-minute mark, you're going to have 5 minutes from the 5-minute to the 10-minute mark to do an AMRAP of the following midline movements. You are going to do hollow rocks, 10 repetitions. So starting in that hollow position, just rocking back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, until I get to 10. As soon as I've done 10 hollow rocks, I'm going to do 10 V-ups. After the 10 V-ups, I'm going to go prone, I'm going to go onto my belly, and I'm going to do 10 Superman pulses. From there, I'm going to do 10 Superman rocks. Then I supinate. It's back over and I repeat. 10 hollow rocks, 10 V-ups, 10 Superman pulses, 10 Superman rocks. Back and forth until I hit the 10-minute mark. At the 10-minute mark, and it's written a little bit differently on the email, but you are going to run at the 10-minute mark. You are going to run back out to whatever mark you hit in the first run, and then you're going to turn around and you're going to run back. Your score for this workout is when you stop the clock when you come back from that run, okay? So if that run that took you 5 minutes to do, 2.5 out, 2.5 back, if it takes you 17 minutes this time, is what it is. If it only takes you a minute and a half, that's great too. But your score is going to be whatever it takes you to run back to that same mark and back. So if you need to, on your first run, if you need to take a bean bag or a something, a painted rock or something with you to set on the ground as a marker, great. If you have, if you're running down the sidewalk and you think that you can, see a plant or a flower in a neighbor's yard or something that's where you made it to, whatever you've got to do, but try to run to that same position, turn around, come back. That's your entire workout for Friday, April 10th. The 2 warm-ups that we sent out to you in videos today, you're going to do the latter. You're going to do the second warm-up. It's a lower body intensive warm-up. That's the one that I want you guys to do for tomorrow. If you have any questions about this workout, just reach out to me. I would be glad to answer any questions that you might have about it. Other than that, have a good time with it and post your scores. Let us know how you're doing. Take it easy, guys.